So I told her, I said, girl, get me a pair of stilts and I'm your man. Welcome to episode 2 of Black and White Swim Talk. I know what you're thinking. We can't believe that Swim Swam's going to let us do another one of these things either, but here we are. So I'm your co-host, Justin Max.
I'm your other co-host, Elvis Burrows. If you missed last week's episode with Dax Hill, there's a link below. You should go check it out. But I'm very excited about this episode we have today. This week, we'll be discussing clichés that swimmers need to stop saying. And we're going to do it in a kind of a fun way. We're going to do it speed round style. So, JMax, I'm going to throw you a swimmer cliche, and you will have 1 minute to rant about it. Are you ready?
Ready.
Your first cliche is last one, fast one.
All right. Mm-hmm.
Take your marks. Go.
Last one, fast one is so stupid. First of all, you're talking about the same sport that came up with the phrase Sammy save up or Sally save up. So like what's the logic even there? Like, listen, you got to save up for this last one and make it super fast, but don't save up too much for the last one because then you're going to get called out for that too. Like, where's the balance supposed to be? Second of all, there's a kid on every swim team in America, whether it's club, high school, college, summer league, whatever, who loves to yell last one, fast one before the end of the set. No one likes that kid. First of all, it's never the fastest kid. It's never the leader of the team. It's always the kid who sat out the entire set, went to the bathroom, fixed his goggles, whatever, tying his suit. If you are the kid on your team who yells last one, fast one, you're an idiot. Stop doing it. I don't need the full minute. That's 55 seconds done right there.
Love it. Love it.
Last one, fast one. Get out of here with last one, fast one.
You can't tell me you've never said it.
Yeah, but I'm a tool. First one for you. I've seen this on shirts. I know I've seen it in Swim Swam comments. Makes me angry every time I see it. If swimming were any easier, it would be called football. You got it?
I got it.
1 minute. Take your mark. Go.
If swimming were any easier, it would be football. Who the hell do you think you are? Swimmers who say that are the weakest members of our society. I repeat, swimmers who say that football, they are the weakest members of society. And here's why. Because if a 300-pound lineman was standing in front of you, you wouldn't have anything to say about football being easy. You stand up in front of Sean Oakman of Baylor, and you tell him that. And then you come back to me if you make it out alive. Okay. That excuse is just what swimmers say to make themselves feel tough, because our sport isn't that tough. I mean, our biggest complaint, if you ask the top 5, what is your top 5 complaints about swimming? They're going to say, oh, the water's cold. I got to wake up at 5. Guess what? Everybody's got to wake up at 5. Everybody works hard. Are you kidding me? Okay. So, fine, take your 55 seconds.
Time.
Before I have a stroke.
All right, what you got for me?
Oh yeah, it's your turn now. Let's see. You know, like when you see swimmers trying to play baseball or do something athletic and they like miss a catch and they're like, oh, that's why I'm a swimmer. You know, like when they do something unathletic. So that's why I'm a swimmer. Take your marks. Go.
I rant about this all the time. First of all, it doesn't make any sense. Let me break it down for you like this. You're a swimmer because on some level, you are good at swimming. If you were lousy at swimming, it wouldn't matter how awful you are at other sports. You wouldn't be a swimmer. I'd be on the marbles team or something at school, but you wouldn't be a freaking swimmer. So first of all, it makes no sense. Second of all, this is always said by the same person who in the next breath is like, the football team doesn't respect me. Of course they don't respect you. I don't respect you either. You obviously don't respect yourself if this is the kind of trash that's coming out of your mouth. Like, you know how you solve this problem? Go in the gym, build some strength, develop some athleticism, catch the freaking ball, And stop running off about, oh, that's why I'm a swimmer. You're a swimmer because you're good at swimming. Time.
1 minute high. Not bad.
Whew.
Solid.
Coming in hot.
That is,
All right.
I'm nervous.
You're going to take us home with this. I know you like this one / hate this one.
Okay.
So something you hear swimmers and maybe even coaches say at the end of the year when maybe the numbers on the clock don't say what they want them to say.
Oh, no.
I don't know. I missed my taper.
No, you did not. You did
I
not
missed
just go
my
there.
taper.
Oh, no, you didn't, girl.
I went there.
Go, Fran.
Take your mark. Go.
I missed my taper. Where was it? Taper is not some magical rainbow unicorn running through the forest twice a year, and it's like, oh, didn't catch it. I guess I gotta wait till next year. No. You train hard, and then you rest properly, and you will swim fast. It is that simple. Taper isn't anything to miss. It's not a magical thing in the forest. How are you going to tell me that you only have 2 good swims a year? And you know what else I hate about that? Is after they miss their taper, they act like they got to wait a whole 365 days to get back in shape. What do you mean? What were you doing last week? How are you out of shape already? That makes no sense to me. Don't ever let me hear you say you missed your taper. I don't need it. I don't need it. I feel a stroke coming on.
I'll give you a 51 high on that one. Not bad, not bad. All right, that's the list. We're going to cut it at 4 because that's all we need. Let us know what you think. You agree? You would disagree? You think that we missed the most cliche swimming saying out there? Go ahead and hit us up in the comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. This week.
You got my heart
more to
rate
say,
up.
Varys?
You got my heart rate up, man. Sorry.
This week, we are super pumped to have a double guest interview. First guest is a first-team All-ACC athlete, an NCAA All-American, an NCAA championship runner-up, and this past summer was an individual event finalist at the World University Games. Second guest is an ACC champion, an NCAA champion, a Pan American Games champion, and the current American record holder in short course yards 100 fly. Both members of Team USA, and kind of unfortunately for the two of us, both members of the Louisville Cardinals. We're very pumped to have on the show Andrea Cottrell and Kelsi Worrell. Ladies, what's up? Thanks for coming on.
Hey.
Hello, girls. Thanks for coming on.
All right, I'll start it off. First things first. I'm sure a lot of people don't know that Andy and I actually go way back. We've known each other for a super long time. We grew up in the same hometown. We swam on the same summer league team, swam for the same club team.
Your mom taught me how to swim.
My mama taught her how to swim, and I coached her like 3 times when she would actually come to practice on Thanksgiving break from Louisville.
That's because you're a UK fan.
Ouch. Hurtful. But on that note, Andy, how worried are you that I'm just about to like super expose you with some 3rd grade class picture chubby cheeks of you right now popping up in that bottom square?
No! Oh my gosh, what do you have?
No. I would never do that. You should just keep that in mind next time you start talking trash about UK.
You probably have the worst pictures.
Elvis, you want to start them off for real?
Yeah, let's get into it. Thanks for coming on, girls, again. And do you all have any swimmer cliches you want to add to that list?
When people say that oxygen is overrated, like.
Oh.
No, it's not overrated. You need it to breathe. That's how you live. That's how you survive. That's the only one I got.
Fair points. Oxygen is overrated.
I'll give you that. I like it.
Or chlorine is my perfume.
I hate that one.
Who really likes the smell of chlorine? No one. No one does.
How about this? Are there any cliches that either of you are guilty of? So, Andy, tell me something that Kelsi said.
That you've said?
Some cliche she said in practice. She's not the one shouting last one, fast one. She seems like the type.
I don't know.
Occasionally, like sometimes in my head, I'll just be like, "Okay, last one." Like,
yeah, she's not too bad. But like, I guess a cliche that we're both a part of is like swim cest. But
oh no.
Let's stay out of the swim cest.
I don't want any part of that.
I want to be back next week for episode 3. We're going to be hearing about the University of Louisville swim cest situation.
Oh god.
All right. A little bit more serious, not serious, but I guess typical question. Obviously, you guys are both coming off of Minnesota last weekend. You both swam really well. U of L swam really, really well across the board.
Thank you.
How much confidence does that give you guys for like the rest of the short course season, and then obviously heading into next summer to have a meet like that under your belts?
You can go. Well, I think we're both just really excited about the results. Neither of us were rested at all, and we felt like we didn't really give up anything. So we're just excited. We have another meet this weekend home, which will be good to race short course and hopefully get some more NCAA cuts, some relays, put some fun relays together, and our entire team will be here since it's home. So we're just excited for that, and
I think it just puts like confidence going forward. Like ACCs and NCAAs are like kind of a while away, but it just gives us like reassurance that, I mean, we can still go fast like now. So what are we gonna do at the end of the season when we're tapered?
Okay.
Very cool, very cool.
That's cool. I got a question here for Kelsi, and you're obviously one of the favorites going into next summer's trials to be on that Olympic team. How do you deal with the pressure, knowing that you kind of have to focus on conference and then NCAAs and then trials after that? Do you feel like it's a whole load on you, or like, how do you take that?
No, I think I just really want to take it one meet at a time. A lot of people really want to rush to next summer, and this is my senior year of college, and I don't want to wish that away, and I don't want to just hope for next summer. I just want to enjoy every moment that I have with my team, and just we have big goals for conference and for NCAAs, and those are really important too. Not that next summer isn't, obviously, but really we're just focusing on the process now, and all I really know is I'll have a lane at the Olympic trials, and so just excited for every meet, really.
Yeah, good for you.
All right, I'm totally gonna be one of those people who wants to rush to next summer because I want to ask this question. So like Elvis said, Kelsi, you're obviously like a quote unquote favorite, but Andy, like you've got a shot there too. How just like ridiculously awesome would it be if it worked out where the two of you make that team together? And like, just be honest, is that something that you've ever mentioned back and forth, like late night pillow talk, like Kelsi, are you still awake?
We live across the hall, like the hallway from each other.
Hey, good night.
But
Is
no,
she seriously crying?
We've never brought it up. No, are you crying?
No.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
No, we've actually like never said anything about that. It's like the first time anyone's ever brought it up. I mean,
bet
all right, well,
talked
tonight
about it
before
now.
you go to bed, make sure you talk that back and forth tonight.
okay, I'll make sure that we do.
All right.
Alright, so I've had maybe 5 people tag me or post on my Facebook of these swimmers getting hepatitis on the airport floor, and I've already
None of us
blocked
are
a few
sick.
people saying,
Don't
do
worry.
not post anything Louisville swim related on my wall. So what is this viral video? Like, have you all gotten any campus fame from it, or any notoriety?
Well, just to
or
clarify,
anything?
none of us got sick, so we're all okay. And we really never expected like it to blow up like it did.
Mhm.
We really just were kind of bored, and we were hysterically laughing doing it and just having a really fun time doing it. And we put all the clips together, put it up to make some other people laugh, and it has gone absolutely crazy. I think multiple people have seen it in their classroom. Like the teacher put it
I have
on.
like watched it in class. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
it's crazy.
We were getting harassed by a few companies that wanted to buy the rights to the video, but we kind of missed that window. Unfortunately, it was
Oh,
a little,
tough break.
it's a little stressful
know.
period.
I don't know how the NCAA would feel about that.
Right, we didn't
either.
want to get into sticky waters with.
That is
sticky
crazy.
Probably a good call.
But
All right, Kelsi, I guess I'll go with. Elvis and I lived together when we were in school, and we got along super well. Obviously, like, we're still pretend to be friends now. But he used to get, like, so mad at me because I would like make a peanut butter sandwich and then go and enjoy the peanut butter sandwich on the couch, but like leave the peanut butter-y knife on the corner of the sink in case I wanted to make another one. What is one thing that Andy does that just like love the girl, but just like, come on, give me one. I know there's something. I know Cottrell, there's gotta be something.
Oh. Well, we were just discussing our car situation when we're parking the car and we have an alleyway, and when someone parks at the very edge of the driveway so no one else can pull in the driveway at all. And it's just so annoying when the street fills up, we're like parking halfway around the street, like looking for a place.
And it's
to park
not even
car.
winter yet, right? Like that's gonna be a pain come February.
It's closer to the door.
But when peanut butter is left on a knife,
That bugs me.
that is so annoying because it doesn't
I
come
wasn't
off.
done with the knife yet. I was gonna make
Or like
another sandwich.
You
Or
never
if you leave oatmeal
in the cup.
or
And it doesn't come out.
yogurt in the bowl
Yeah.
and you don't rinse it, you just have it sit there.
They're
I
on
feel
my
like
side
we're just
here.
gonna get a bunch of comments from our other roommates. Like, no, those guys are jerks.
Sounds like they're on my side with that one, JMax. You never make another sandwich.
I live by myself now. It's cool.
Aw.
Alright, I guess this question is kind of for the both of you. You know the
Wait, what if-
Louisville basketball.
what I want to find out what I do wrong. Wait,
You gotta take that up with her on your own time. Clock is ticking here.
okay.
Can I ask my question now?
Yeah, you can.
All right. It's kind of for the both of you. Now, recently with the Louisville basketball situation, I'm not gonna ask you all to get into that because who knows what they've told you. But you know, like when you hear about these stories at the job, when Bill from accounting came to work with no pants on, so now HR has to have a seminar with everybody as to why you can't do that, and we have to sign all these forms so no one ever does it again. Have you all had to go through something similar like that where they huddled you all into a room and said, we thought this was common sense, but guys, come on, you can't do that?
No, I guess we haven't had like really like an all team like gathering with like higher up people or anything. I mean, we just had like our coach be like, hey, like this is what's happening. We're not really allowed to talk about it. Like it's the men's basketball team's problem, like not the Louisville swim team. So, I mean, it doesn't really affect us as a team and what we're gonna do this season. So, I guess not really.
Oh, well, that's good for you all then.
I think we're all still so supportive of the basketball team. I know I'm friends with a few of them, and I see them around FCA, and I know they still have big goals this year, and nothing is really sure. It's a huge mess right now, but we're still supportive of them and just excited for the season.
Okay, good.
All right. Well, that was a little heavy, so we're gonna try to pick things back up now.
Lighten it up.
Kind of close things out with this. I know it's the part you've been waiting for. We're gonna hit a version of swimming celebrity lookalikes. If you watched last week with Dax, if you didn't, it's down below. You should watch it. We're gonna do it a little bit differently this week, since we have the double guest with the ladies going on. I am gonna give Kelsi 2 options for a Cottrell swimming celebrity lookalike, and ask her which one is more accurate. And then Elvis is gonna hit Cottrell with 2 versions of Kelsi. Does that make sense, ladies?
Yeah.
All right, so Kelsi, we're up first. I'm gonna say, does Andy does she look like the long lost love child of Raggedy Ann and Raggedy Andy, who one day shows up on some trashy daytime TV talk show to confront her mom and dad about why they never went to find her? Or does she look like the sketchy trick-or-treater who comes back to your house like 3, 4, 5 times the same night in suspiciously similar looking costumes, hoping that she can double up on her candy take for the night?
I'm gonna go with the trick-or-treater on that one.
Sketchy trick-or-treater, yeah, that was kind of my favorite too.
That was a good one.
Do you guys even know what Raggedy Ann and Raggedy
Yeah,
Andy
I do.
are?
I used to have a
Okay,
Raggedy Ann
I was just
doll.
curious.
Me
I would say, how young are these girls?
She had red hair.
Alright.
right?
Yeah.
All right. So
On you, Elvis.
I guess my question is to Andy about Kelsi. Okay. Does Kelsi look like the girl who orders 2 large pizzas after practice, and then when the guy in the other line goes, "Hey, do you want cheese sticks with that?" she then pretends to cover the phone and shouts to an empty room, "Hey guys, does anyone want cheese sticks with that?" And then she answers herself, "Yeah, that sounds awesome." And goes, "Yeah, we'll take the cheese sticks." Even though it's only her in the apartment. Or does she look more like the girl who sits in front of class, and as the bell rings, she goes, "Teacher, you forgot to collect a homework," full well knowing that you didn't do the assignment last night, and she goes directly to you to collect it with the smug look on her face like this.
No, I think she's for sure the first one. For like without a doubt. Like we
Oh
will
my
eat
God.
dinner and then we'll get home from dinner and she will call Panera and have
One
Panera
time.
delivered to our house.
It was one time.
So like for sure the first one, without a
Oh
doubt.
yes. Yes. That's awesome.
All right, very good. I wanna get you guys out of here on this. One of our friends, Corey Chitwood, coaches for University of Virginia, and we're probably eventually gonna have him on the show. Obviously, you guys have like a stacked medley relay, and one of the teams you're gonna have to race at ACCs and NCs is gonna be UVA. We would love for you to take like 10 seconds and tell our boy Corey why you guys are gonna win those relays this year.
Ooh.
Go on. Bring the heat.
Well, if you've seen our relay starts recently, we definitely have the edge on those. Practiced, I think, since before school even
Yeah.
started. And 3 of our 4 legs are returning. I think they might have 4, but oh well. But we have 3 of our 4 are on the U.S. national team, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
So
That was actually better trash talk than what I was expecting. I thought we were gonna get the "no, those girls are so awesome, we love them, they're so pretty" kind of talk. That
we
was
do
great. I
love
was
them as
really-
people,
No,
but
no,
we're
they're
ready
great.
to go.
They're great,
We're
but
ready to go.
race, yeah.
I was really pleased with that. Elvis, what do you think?
Man, I was hoping they were gonna slaughter it. Just slaughter it, man.
Well, that's because Elvis is the jerk.
Yeah.
Girls, thank you so much for coming on. We really appreciate it. We really enjoyed having you guys on.
Thank you so much.
Best of
Yeah, it
luck
was
the
fun
rest of the
talking with you
season.
guys.
Best of luck next summer, even though you're not thinking about it yet.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, girls.
See you, ladies.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, and that was our episode of Black and White Swim Talk, where we discuss things swimming in black and white. Thanks for watching.
Shout out to my little brother who came up with the super subtle new logo that you guys are about to see in 3, 2, 1.